Hi, my name is Tanya Shapander. I'm mindset coach, and in this video I'm gonna show you one of the most powerful technique to work with emotions. Why it's important, a little bit more about emotions I'm gonna explain in the end of the video, and I'm gonna start exactly with this technique, which we call tapping technique or TEF, technique of emotional freedom. And I'm gonna remind you, if you already heard about this technique, the points, and I'm gonna remind you that this technique has two stages, two steps. And in the first step, we express our negative emotions or situation which create those emotions. And in the same time, we are tapping this point, reflectology point of our body. We call it karate point, because if you fight, you hit with this point. It could be sensitive, it could be not sensitive, it doesn't matter. And you can tap it one hand with another hand. It doesn't matter which hand it's most convenient for you. You choose, or you can tap both points, like one hand, another hand. Gonna do this way. So you can point this, tap your points. This is the first stage. And this first stage, you verbalize your emotions, or I'm gonna repeat, situation which create those emotions in certain formula. You start to say, even though, then you talk about your emotions. I'm angry, I'm sad, I'm upset, I feel loser, I feel like nobody loves me, whatever you feel. Or situation, like I was fired, or I had conflict with my partner, or whatever happened. You talk like this, and you finish with anyway, I deeply love and accept myself. So formula like this: even though I'm angry, I deeply love and accept myself. Or even though I'm in big trouble now, I deeply love and accept myself. So this is very simple formula, and you repeat it in a circle when you are tapping this karate point, this way or this way. You point one hand with another. This is the first stage. After you do this stage, you're gonna go to the second stage. Second stage, we tap another points, another reflectology dots in our body, and you're gonna tell some positive, some good phrases which are gonna give you feel warm, feel strong, feel resource. And those points on the body start from eyebrow. From the beginning of eyebrow, you're gonna feel this kind of bone. It could be sensitive or not. I'm gonna repeat. All points could be more sensitive or less sensitive. It doesn't matter. We just find it here in the beginning of eyebrow. Second point, in the corner of your eye, here's a bone. Third one is under your eyes. It's like kind of in the middle. You're gonna feel this also on the bone. Then under your nose, between nose and lips, here, this is one more point. Then on the chin, under your lip, closer to lip, you have little hole here, so you put it here. Then you have points when you find also kind of little hole bit here, and here's the bone. So you tap this bone. And next point is under your arm. For women, it's easier, it's the bra area. For men, just find the most sensitive point. It's gonna be the one. You can do it with one hand, or if you can do it, you can do it with both hands together from both sides. And the last point is in the middle of your head, right in the middle. Like when we were a child, we had this kind of thin area, so you can point this way. And every time you point, you verbalize some good phrases, like your affirmation. You can prepare this affirmation, or you can let yourself go in the flow, and whatever come to your mind in the process, verbalize, like, I love myself, I'm a deserved person, I come to this world for the reason, I'm strong, I'm wise, I'm smart, I can handle everything, I can solve any issue in my life. Even though whatever happened to me, I can love myself and accept myself because God created me for the reason. And everything happened to my life, it makes sense, and this is for better for me. God loves me, God take care of me, my world take care of me, and I know that I can handle everything. I just say whatever now come to my mind, but of course it's very important for you to create your own phrases which are gonna touch you in first stage and in second stage. So let's repeat points. This karate point for first stage, and for second stage is beginning of eyebrow, bones in the external corners of eyes, bone under your eyes, under your nose, under your lip, hair on your chest, on the part of your chest, then under your arms, and in the end, this point in the middle of your head. So now let's talk a little bit more about emotions and why it's important to work this way. If you already know it, so you can skip this part, but if it's new for you or you want to remind yourself, welcome to listen. So everything happened to our life, in our life. Everything comes from our thoughts and our emotions. Our thoughts are product of our programs, what we believe, like our beliefs, what we deep believe in the subconscious. It created our thoughts, and our thoughts created our emotions. And all kind of emotions we feel, if we don't express it, if we don't verbalize it, if we don't utilize it, it start to destroy or our body or our life as some not pleasure events. So all problem you have with your health, with your job, with your partners, with any relationship comes from emotions you didn't express in right time, in right way. So this technique helps to verbalize your emotions and helps to get out of your chest, of yourself. So when you tap this first stage karate point and talk about what bothers you in this time, it's very important to find the emotion, the phrase which gonna really touch you. And the best if you can cry. If you cry, it means that you work very good and it's exactly what you had to do. So but you have to start from something. So you start from something simple, like what happened to you. For example, you get ticket, right? You didn't park in the right place, you get ticket, and but even though I get ticket for my car, I deeply love and accept myself. And then you can feel like, even though I feel so angry that I have to pay this money, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though I angry myself that I didn't see this is not the right place to park, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though I do mistake in my life, I do a lot of mistakes in my life, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though my parents were so angry at me when I was a child and I did mistake, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though I didn't feel like parents love me when they were so angry, I deeply love and accept myself. And you keep trying, keep looking for exactly things gonna touch you. Maybe you will not cry, it's okay, but you're gonna feel some tickling on your body, something you're gonna feel. And when you find the right phrase, you can repeat it many times, the same phrase. Even though I do a lot of mistakes in my life, I love and accept myself. Even though I do a lot of mistakes in my life, anyway, I deeply love and accept myself. So you repeat the same phrase which you feel the most painful for you and touch you the most. And as you saw when I create this chain of affirmation of words, you can see this example how you can go through your present situation to something on your past in your life which also created those emotions, but those emotions you hide inside your body, because emotions is not something in the air, it's physical things, it's our hormones in our body, and our thoughts also not in the air. Our thoughts, it's energy which goes through the neuron connections, and it's deeply connected with the hormones because it work together. So every time you think something, you feel something, something happen inside your body, and when you don't express it through physical activities, through verbalizing, through emotion like crying or screaming or whatever you can express, it stay in your body and could destroy it. It could create some sickness. Or you can go external and you can destroy something around, or you can get some accident or some situation, as I said, some situation which make you not happy. Those situations also come from inside. So it's very important to say why we say I deeply love and accept myself. Why this formula going this way? Because everybody has structure from in three parts of us inside, psychological parts. It's our inner parent, our inner adult, and our inner child. I will not talk more about it. This is very big theory, but I'm gonna focus now on our inner child. So doesn't matter how old are you. If you are 5 years old, if you're 20 years old, 30, 40, 50, 60, 90 years old, everybody has emotional part inside. This is our inner child, and this is inner child. It's our emotions. Every time we feel emotions, it's our inner child appears. Positive emotions, it's inner happy child, happy inner child. Negative emotions, it's not happy inner child. And what child need when if you have kids, if you have children, you can understand when they fall down, hurt themselves, or something happens in school. What they want somebody to hug them and tell them, I love you anyway, I'm with you, I'm for you. So our inner child needs the same things. Our inner child needs to feel like somebody loves him or her, and it's very important to give those feelings by ourselves, because we are adult. We cannot call our mom. We can, but our responsibility to learn how to do it for ourselves. So when we tap this and we explain situation, what happened, and then we say, I deeply love and accept myself, we work with our inner child and tell him, I love you, I'm with you, don't worry, we can handle it, we can go through, we can find solution, I'm with you. Because when we don't work with our inner child start to be active, and it kind of cover our adult part. So we cannot think logically, we cannot think wise way when we are in emotions, in bad emotions. And also when we are in bad emotions, we cannot reach our goals, we cannot build relationship, we cannot go to job and do our job productive, because we are in emotions. So it's very important to work with emotions, work with our inner child, and tapping technique is one of the best for me, which I discovered. Any feeling, guiltiness, shame, apathy, or whatever you feel, anger, you can tap and you can relieve the stress. Very good. And when you work with other points, when it's a second stage, you also put through your body, through activating certain circulatory point, you put deeply in your subconscious good belief, strong ideas, which gonna make you feel better and make you more productive person. When you elevate yourself to adult stage, to adult position. So work with your emotions, and if you want to share your result, be free to comment. And if you want to find the reason why those emotions coming and change your mind setting, it's free also to join me and work with me as a mindset coach. Thank you for your attention. Be happy.